In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. In this second video, we'll be talking about second quality indicator of KHDA, which is how good is the student's personal and social development. There are three aspects, 3 points, which will be kept in mind by the experts when they will judge students' social and personal development. Number 1 is attitude and behavior. Number 2 is students' awareness of Islamic values and local and global culture. Number 3, community and environmental responsibility. Responsibility of the environment which is taken by the students. So number 1 is students' attitude and behavior. When your school can be considered outstanding in case of your students' attitude and behavior. If students have very positive, mature and responsible attitude, very positive, mature and responsible attitude, they show self-reliance, they are confident and show very good response on critical feedback. The feedback which is given by the experts when they talk to students. And if students give very good response on that critical feedback, your school can be called outstanding in this particular area. If students are self-disciplined, they respond very well to adults. Their behavior is excellent. Here the key word is excellent. If their behavior is excellent, your school is outstanding. Relationship with other students and staff is very respectful. Students help others happily. Students demonstrate excellent understanding of healthy living, and they make wise choices to keep themselves fit. They follow the advice of school to keep themselves fit. At the same time, they are able to make their own wise choices to keep themselves fit. And the attendance is at least 98%. Students always arrive on time. Now, if your students have very positive, mature and responsible attitude, they are self-disciplined, their behavior is excellent, they are very respectful, they have excellent understanding of healthy living, and their attendance is at least 98%, your school is outstanding in case of students' attitude and behavior. When it can be called good. If students have positive and sensible attitude, here experts did not write the word very positive and sensible attitude, but students must show self-reliance and they should respond well to critical feedback. Students are disciplined, respond well to adults, their behavior is positive. Here the key word is positive. Here experts did not write excellent, but at least their behavior must be positive to attain good level. Relationship with other students and staff is respectful. Students help others readily. Students demonstrate positive attitude towards healthy living. They follow school's advice to keep themselves fit. Here they may not be able to make their own wise choice to keep themselves fit like the students of outstanding school, but at least they must have positive attitude and they must follow school's advice to keep themselves fit. And the attendance is at least 96%. Almost all students arrive on time. Acceptable. Students have sensible attitude. Here experts did not write very positive and sensible attitude. To be acceptable, to attain acceptable level. The attitude of your students must be sensible. They must be confident, appreciating critical feedback. Students are disciplined, respond well to adults. Their behavior is generally satisfactory. It may not be positive or excellent, but to attain acceptable level, it must be satisfactory. Relationship with other students and staff is cordial, friendly, and students cooperate with others. Students generally follow school's advice to keep themselves fit. Attendance is at least 92%. Less than 92%, unsatisfactory. Almost all students arrive on time. Sometimes, some students may not. Even then, your school will be acceptable. Unsatisfactory. Students are often insecure. They don't respond well to critical feedback, which is given by the experts or anyone, and show little sense of responsibility. The behavior of a few students disrupts lessons and causes difficulty around the school. Discipline issue. Relationship with other students and staff is not so good. Students show little respect for others and are unaware of the needs of others. Students take little heed of the school's advice to keep themselves fit. They don't care. And attendance is less than 92%. If your students are insecure, they show little sense of responsibility and they cause some sort of difficulty around the school. They disrupt lessons and their relationship with other students and the staff is not so good, and they pay no heed or little heed to school's advice to keep themselves fit, and their attendance is less than 92%. Your school will be unsatisfactory. Second aspect, students' awareness of Islamic values and local and global culture. When your school can be outstanding. If students have excellent understanding of how Islamic values influence contemporary society of today, they respect and appreciate the heritage and culture of UAE. They understand it properly, they respect and appreciate it, they can tell others about the heritage and culture of UAE. If students have understanding, awareness and appreciation of their own culture and the other cultures around the world, then your school will be outstanding. When it can be good. If students have clear understanding, here experts did not write excellent understanding. If your students have clear understanding of how Islamic values influence contemporary society, they appreciate the heritage and culture of UAE. If students have good awareness of their own culture, here experts did not write excellent awareness. If students have good awareness of their own culture and the other cultures around the world, your school will attain good level. Acceptable. If students have adequate understanding, here they did not write clear understanding or excellent understanding. To be acceptable, your students must have adequate understanding of how Islamic values influence contemporary society. They have basic knowledge of heritage and culture of UAE. Basic knowledge. Students appreciate their own culture and have some knowledge about some other cultures around the world. Your school will be acceptable. Unsatisfactory. If students have no or limited understanding of how Islamic values influence contemporary society, they have only a superficial awareness of the heritage and culture of UAE. Students have limited understanding of their own culture and have very limited knowledge of the other cultures around the world. Unsatisfactory. Third aspect, community and environmental responsibility. What sort of responsibility your students show about their own environment? Outstanding. Students are proactive and responsible members of the school community. Their voice or their opinion has significant impact on the school's development. Here the key word is significant impact. They have an excellent work ethic. They consider work to be morally good. They readily take the initiative. They enjoy and are successful in developing their own project. Students care for their school and they seek ways to improve its environment. They try to improve the environment of the school. They try to find ways how to improve the environment when it can be called good. If students are responsible, they may not be proactive and responsible, but they must be responsible members of the school community, and their voice or opinion is influential in case of school's development. Here, their opinion may not have strong impact, but it must be influential in case of school's development. They have a positive work ethic. They sometimes take initiative. They enjoy developing their own project. They may not be successful all the time, but they enjoy developing their own project. Students care for their school and take part in the activities to improve its environment. They may not try to find different ways, just like the students of outstanding school, to improve the environment of their school, but they must take part in the activities to improve its environment. When your school can be considered acceptable. If students are aware of their responsibilities in the school's community, their voice has some effect, at least some effect on the school's development. If their opinion or voice has no effect on the school's development, your school will be unsatisfactory. They have positive work ethic. They may lack initiative. They take part in developing their own project, but rarely take the lead. This is not the problem, but they must take part in developing their own project. Students care for their school. They may not take part so actively, but they are aware of some important environmental issues. They may not be so active like the students of good or outstanding schools, but they must take part. Unsatisfactory. Students have little or no awareness of their responsibilities in the school's community. Their voice or views have little effect on the school's development. They lack initiative. They rely too much on the adults to help them. They don't enjoy developing their own project. This is the problem. They must enjoy developing their own project. It does not matter they really succeed in developing their project or not, but they should enjoy developing it. Students show little concern for their school. They don't care about the improvement of their school. They have little awareness of some important environmental issues. Then your school will be unsatisfactory. If your students have little or no awareness of their responsibilities, if their views have little effect on school's development, if they lack initiative and they don't enjoy developing their own projects, they have little concern about the development of their schools, then your school will be unsatisfactory. If you want to watch my other videos on quality indicators, you can visit my channel on YouTube, or you can visit my particular website which is made for the quality indicators, www.khdadxb.wordpress.com. You will find all my videos made on quality indicators of KHDA. Thanks for watching. I suggest you to watch this video more than 2 times.